Welcome to the Umbrella Chronicles. Accessing file number 249811149RC.
Alright, what do we have here?
Biohazard.
The dulcet tones of DC Douglas.
Summer of 1998.
Back when he was
In the
trying to
American
be
Midwestern
Richard
town
Law.
of Raccoon City.
Well, at least he was trying.
It's
The
often
T-virus
better
was
to come up with
developed
your
as a
own
biological
interpretation of the
weapon.
character,
Which
but,
he does later in the series, but let's not get into that.
The unsuspecting public. It metamorphosed them into living
Anyway,
death.
welcome to Resident Evil: The Umbrella Chronicles.
Zombies.
Like I mentioned at the end of Resident Evil 0, it's more or less a compilation of retellings of 0, 1, and 3. Some more heavily truncated than others.
And then there's its own exclusive
Umbrella's
story,
mission
but we'll not get into
statement had
that.
always
Not
been
yet.
Preserving the health of the people. But beneath this bright
They did a very good job
lurked the
preserving the
shadow
health.
of Oswald E. Spencer's ambition.
End of file concerning the outbreak.
So yeah, more or less,
in Raccoon
just
City.
as this game suggests here,
The truth
we
behind
find out the rise and fall of the Umbrella
Umbrella
Corporation,
is something to which only a
as
select
Wesker
few
narrates
are privy.
and guides us through it.
The beginning of the end
And
started
surprisingly
on the
enough,
outskirts of Raccoon City,
Wesker
the
is
Otway Mountains.
a protagonist?
He is. It's his game. We're just living it.
It's my world, and you're just all living.
In that case, I'd rather rent.
Resident Evil, the Umbrella Chronicles.
Anyway, Umbrella Chronicles is a rail shooter developed by Cavia. Yes, that Cavia.
Drakengard.
Near.
Okay, one's good.
Dead
It
aim!
was a stormy night when the meteors overwhelmed the Ecliptic Express.
Yeah.
The Special Forces unit sent to investigate
Anyway,
the
beginning
area
we're
reported
beginning with
an
Train
emergency,
Derailment, which is a retelling
but
of
the
Resident Evil
announcement
0.
was suddenly cut off.
And by the way, when I said heavily
Followed
truncated,
only
I
by
mean
silence.
heavily shortened,
And to the
pretty much to the
staff
point where
unit
only the
member,
important
Rebecca
bits are
Chambers.
covered.
Umbrella has been
AKA,
at the
this
center
is
of my
Resident Evil
plans for a
0,
long
the
time,
abridged series.
but the
Or the
train
Cliff Notes
incident
version, whichever you
proved
prefer.
The beginning of the end.
Oh, by the way, I should note, this is
Stars
actually
here.
the first Resident Evil
Is
game,
anybody
in
there?
English that is, to actually have actual subtitles
Stars
in-game.
here. Is anybody there?
Which made Adam's work a hell of a lot easier.
Yeah. And of course, the characters are all recast. For example, Rebecca is voiced by Stephanie Shea.
So we actually have some fairly competent talent here.
Yes, we do. Oh!
No,
Oi!
no.
And in her panic, she dropped her gun. Whoop.
And you'll be hearing my brother somewhere in the background, so I apologize.
Go and kick!
And here he is. Billy.
Swing around like a monkey. A monkey with cuffs.
You're the escaped prisoner.
And Billy in this game is voiced by Stephen Wormer.
Can we put a hold on the whole arresting me thing? We have bigger things to worry about right
Personally,
now.
I think that this voice fits him better. What do you think?
I think they're both fairly decent, honestly.
Yeah, Rebecca's in particular is believable.
Yeah. The only thing that Rebecca still has from Zero is the blank stare of doom.
Blame the art designers. No, actually, no, her stare is much worse in the HD remaster of Zero.
Oh god.
You've seen it, haven't you?
I have an idea, so...
You'll see! You'll see! So yeah, like I said, Umbrella Chronicles is a rail shooter. So yeah, it feels like an arcade game.
So, like, House of the Dead, except that...
It's a bit more fun and a bit more fair. Compared to, say, House of the Dead 2, which is notoriously difficult. And oddly enough, I have that game on my Wii.
Let's see. What? Let's see. And then if you really want to go into details of other... Honestly, I think Darkside's probably the better of the bunch, but that's
Well, both games have their ups and downs.
Yeah.
Umbrella Chronicles is more to the point, but it's also challenging. Darkside Chronicles is a bit longer for each scenario. On the other hand, it's a bit more difficult to aim due to the camera work.
We'll worry about that later.
Yeah, because the camera work was
Safety.
fucking shutter cam.
shaky cam, actually.
Yeah.
But in any case, people, all you gotta do is point and shoot. And by the way, you are graded for your
Headshot.
you know, for not for headshots, but pretty much your overall performance in each chapter.
They're on the stairs too.
Boom.
Also note is that the minute that you pick up an herb, it's automatically used, so you can't store herbs.
In the next game, you can stockpile herbs. It's just
Which-
more on that later. More on dark side mechanics when we get to dark side. For now, let's talk about this game.
Train.
So yeah, like I said, the rail shooter. Therefore,
Driving this thing.
we're guided along it, and pretty much want to find things. You gotta shoot shit or blow it up with grenades.
Just shoot everything!
I'd rather save ammo and just toss a grenade. Because grenades in this game are pretty powerful.
Think of them as basically bombs, like say in shmups, or actual equivalents in rail shooters.
And oddly enough, House of Death 4 had grenades.
Like in House of Dead 4 was trying to beat fucking Black Lagoon in swearology.
Actually, no, that was House of Dead Overkill.
Oh yeah, that's right.
4 is a direct sequel to House of Dead 2. Oh, great. More leeches, and we're also get the Leechmen.
Ooh, mine.
Yep. You want to be sure to get the files that you find,
They're gathering together.
because in each chapter you're graded on your time, your enemies destroyed, your objects destroyed, and the files you collect. Oh, and critical hits.
Can't take them all down. Head to the ladder.
What about time and death?
The deaths, no, well, deaths don't matter. Like I said, time does matter. And if you do die, you have to go back to the checkpoint. Although you can also remedy that by having a first aid spray. Right here. Although that reminds me, regards to first aid sprays, the manual says that you can actually carry up to 3 first aid sprays, but you only get 1 per chapter.
So that might have been something that was changed in the original
I don't know.
going on
localization.
I don't know.
Never seen
Or it was just one of those unplanned things that showed up in the manual but didn't quite make it.
Much like pretty much 60% of Sonic 06. Oh!
Snap! Sonic 06, you just keep taking a beating. You're the game industry's constant joke, but the sad part is, you're what the modern gaming industry has become.
Unfortunately. In the meantime, we're fighting zombies on a train. On the roof of a train, even.
Well, at least we're not having card games on a train.
Or snakes on a train.
Watch your step, princess.
Don't call me princess.
Well, excuse me.
But excuse me, I'm just trying to shoot my way through here.
Wait, actually, how many times does Stephanie Shade become a princess in anime and video games now?
I don't know.
Fudge.
Although I will say, I do like her performance as the Moon Princess.
Let's get back inside.
Yeah.
Right.
I also like her.
And speaking of which, Crystal was getting an English dub, finally.
Yay!
Yeah, they just started airing the dubbed episodes somewhere. I think on Crunchyroll or Hulu, one of the two.
Then again, she also voiced a very, how should I say, important character in Unicorn Gundam.
Okay.
She voiced Princess Mineva Zabi, the last heir of the Zabi family.
Anyway, we can destroy certain doors, and that'll reveal certain paths or certain bonuses. I didn't destroy it in time. Oh well. Oh, by the way, in regards to weapons, you collect certain weapons during certain chapters, and if you select a weapon that you've collected before you start a chapter, I actually edited out all the menus and stuff because I wanted to make this a bit more streamlined. That includes at times playing chapters that are out of order or unlocked after you beat a certain chapter.
Basically,
Chronological order, yes.
so basically your essentially doing a sim mode,
How did that
essentially.
get here?
Pretty much, yes. That's why we're trying to do a dark side as well. It's just a matter of how we're going to go through with it in terms of
This'll
playing the
get
game.
ugly. Fall back.
Anyway, never mind. We can also do counterattacks, which if you get grabbed by a zombie, if you shake them off, you can kill them instantly with a counter.
The only problem is the nunchuck is about as responsive as an old man's dick.
Nice. No. If you react fast enough, you can do that. But the thing is, there are actually several different ways to play the game. You can play with the Wii remote,
How
the
exactly
zapper,
did you get here?
I
and
was
yeah.
being transferred.
Well, although you can play it without the zapper edition.
So you figured it was the
Well,
perfect chance
true
to make
that,
your escape,
but
huh? Well,
I
not
just
my
generally
way.
find that
I just
doing
saved your ass
QTs
back
with the
there. You still wanna
nunchuck
arrest
is
me?
like a...
I save your ass back there. You still want to arrest me? Well, Rebecca does have her priorities, I guess. Then again, she's a rookie. Anyway, you were saying?
Well, as I was saying, that doing QTs on nunchucks sucks. That's basically the sum of my statement there.
Well,
And you could quote me on that.
Well, what I was saying is that in regards to the zapper controls, you can play without the zapper add-on and have the nunchuck in your left hand and the Wii remote in your right. And that
I used to recall...
and that's my preferred method of control.
I think I tried that. I didn't have a good...
Go away.
Damn, Adam!
I got quick reflexes.
My reflexes are all kind of based on muscle memory, and God, I hope this works.
Doesn't always work, but hey, whatever gets you through your day.
Hey, I got through... I made it through like half of Con Alley and Super Meat Boy. I think I should give myself a pat on the back for that one alone.
I'm not saying you shouldn't. I'm not saying
Well,
that.
at least the light world. I haven't touched the dark world because I don't want to.
I don't blame you. I mean, who wants to go through a dark world?
Well, I mean, the dark world pretty much just takes the previous levels and just makes them really hard. But then again, when the psychedelic eyeball, or his LP of it, he actually found the dark world version easier, while the light world was the harder. So I kind of felt good about the fact I took care of about 10 or so levels of the light world. So I'm happy with that.
Oh, by the way,
There we go.
speaking of QTEs,
Speaking of QTs, there's one right here.
yep. Dodge!
Oh God, it's Sting! He doesn't have his baseball bat.
Who needs a fucking baseball bat when you have fucking giant pincers?
Something's above us.
I suppose.
Fall back. We can't just stand
Then again,
here.
on the
We have
plus
to take
side,
it
though,
down.
I've gotten over my fear of spiders.
Whoa! How did that happen?
Well, let's see. A lot of killing in Earth Defense Force 2017. And my favorite character in my everyday life of Monster Girls was the Spider Woman.
Are you admitting something else again?
Yes.
Then again, at this point, you have no dignity left.
Then again, my second favorite was the Slime Girl. So there you go.
Well, there you go.
Oh, this doesn't scream boss fight.
It does actually, just like in the original game.
That's sarcasm. And then Adam goes, "What does that taste like?" Damn it, got him.
Then again, you know me by now. I don't detect sarcasm very well.
Yeah, I know, but I couldn't help it. Dragon Ball Bridge reference there.
Boom!
No, seriously. Oh no, Sting really let himself go. I guess he couldn't help but job to Triple H and, well, everybody else now.
I guess not.
My shots are just bouncing off.
Just didn't even head then. Both
For
heads.
the head.
Both heads. Ow!
Oh man, that's a low blow, Colonel.
Whatever works. So yeah, obviously, this is one big QTE fest where you can dodge attacks. Although, to be honest, you want to actually save your ammo. Especially since your handgun has infinite ammo, but your sub weapons do not. The thing is, in regards to collecting ammo throughout chapters, if you collect ammo for a weapon that you did not start with in the chapter select, then that gets added to your overall total when you go to another chapter. The same does not hold true for weapons you bring with you. Because all the ammo you collected of that point for a certain weapon, you can take with you when you start a chapter. You have that ammo, but whatever ammo you used up gets carries over to the next chapter. So yeah, playing old chapters and stuff after you got S ranks and all that, that's a good way to stockpile ammo. And that brings up another thing. Weapons that can actually be upgraded by score stars, more or less. And and if you manage to do well, you get up to 4 stars per chapter in the results screen. Pretty much their upgrade as such. You can get additional ammo reserves, a capacity for ammo reserves, capacity for the guns themselves before they have to be reloaded, and firepower. Although there's also another upgrade. It only happens if you manage to beat the game in hard mode with all S ranks. And trust me, beating hard mode to get all S ranks is tough. But I've done it though.
I believe it, considering I just struggled with fucking normal mode, so I was like...
Believe me, hard mode, I was... God.
I imagine many fucks were said.
No kidding, especially with how I was trying to take care of it in Dark Side Chronicles on hard.
Ooh.
But I did it. But anyway, beginning Derailment Chapter 2 now. We arrive at the training facility after derailing the train in a rather epic way.
But sadly, we didn't get to see it or participate in it as players.
Oh well.
Sad face, but oh well.
Oh well, but then again, it's only showing us the important bits. And not to mention showing some events differently compared to the game. Because I remember there to be a lot more fire.
Come on.
Though, then again, gotta laugh at the fact that the Stinger's protective claws actually fucking work in this game. Upgrades.
Ooh, a radio.
Richard here. Rebecca.
Wait, radio? What's going on with that radio?
I'm not sure, but I can see the entrance.
All right.
Oh, hey, it's Yuri Lowenthal, voicing Richard in this game.
Roger.
Oh god, it's Shinra from
So I'm guessing
Durara.
you need a bodyguard, right?
Please don't do any experiments on
Do
me.
you?
Oh, bird!
It gets more snappier the more I'm with them.
Anyway, now we're playing.
Oh.
Now we're playing as Billy. And you may notice I have 12 shotgun shells. Well, like again, that's because I used up all my shotgun shells, like, pretty much against the Stinger. Therefore, I only got to carry 12 shells with me, even by selecting my shotgun. But my submachine gun ammo, since I did not select it for this chapter, the ammo I still had in reserve in the previous chapter, that carries over if I choose the submachine gun next time. So yeah.
Yep. Honestly, the music here kind of reminds me of like Terminator 2, when they're in the murder factory, more or less.
Yeah, that scene was very creepy, especially in the director's cut.
Especially that almost similar tune is almost what they used for the T-1000.
Whoa. Whoa.
Nope. Fuck off!
Yeah, that's Billy's counterattack, a drop kick. Oh, file. No.
Ooh, I got smacked in the face by a zombie. File.
Attack, run away, or attention deficit. Oh, shiny. But, oh yeah, speaking of the music, it's actually composed by, of course, the guys who Grasshopper Manufacture.
Oh yeah.
Masafumi Takada and Joe Fukuda, who also did Killer 7 and No More Heroes and God Hand.
And if I recall correctly, if my memory serves, didn't they also help with Danganronpa?
Takada-san, actually. And also the guy behind the music of Digimon Story Cyber Sleuth.
Which actually I hear might actually come out here.
It is.
For some time now.
Oh, look at this.
Even dead, he has quite a presence.
They were talking about about Marcus, the fact that Rebecca had heard of him, and mentioned that he had died some time ago.
Well, to be fair, she is a medic, so she'd know about certain people in the people.
Then she is a police officer.
Obedience breeds discipline.
Arrogance breeds annoyance. Annoyance breeds failure.
Failure. Failure just breeds itself.
Power is life.
Life is death. Death is cheap, and I like cheap. Oh, but not cheap death.
Wait, this ain't an Atlas game? Oh!
Nope.
Okay.
Okay.
Not this way.
No, let's run. There'll be more leeches.
Leeches!
Someone just say, don't say leeches. But in any case, obviously, since there are a lot of leeches, you get plenty of chances to get a lot of enemies killed.
Then again, I hope nobody... I hope Marcus is not, well, in one of the files, let's just say he became rather obsessed with those little things.
Well, to be fair, he viewed them as his children.
Yeah...
Well, I mean, what else would you expect from a scientist?
I suppose. But at the same time... Oh god! Speaking of leeches...
Yeah, canonically they're called mimicry Marcuses. Then again, it fits, considering that in the original game, they must had the visage of Marcus. When they weren't in combat mode, that is.
But, of course, the more easy preferred term is Leechman. It's simplistic, it's basic, it's the point.
Uh-huh.
I mean, like, say, you want to say high school D&D.
D of D, I said, actually it's D of D.
Yeah, D of D. Even though I prefer to say DXD, but that's mostly just because most people would identify it as such. Then again... I'm a patient. You need a doctor.
No, because I am not. No, because I am not patient with you.
That was a really bad pawn. You should go to hell.
I don't care. Go away. No.
Like my last boyfriend, man. He was strapped.
Whatever.
What the fuck? Zombies are on some LSD.
You just can't fight good help these days, especially in this kind of place.
No. Especially with the company motto being very well decreed.
Uh-huh. Ooh, well, at least we're outside.
Speaking of which, we should be encountering somebody's favorite enemy type.
Yeah, yours.
Oh, which one now?
Oh, the
We have
eliminators.
to find another way.
Yeah, let's go back.
And here I am. You can't see, but I have the Gendo Ikari pose.
Now, is that where I play the Ava theme in the background instead?
You can if you want to. Oh. Whoa!
Rebecca! Hold on!
Oh, that favorite enemy.
Oh, yeah. Hi! Ah! Get your filthy paws off me, you damn dirty ape!
Thank you. Billy, I'm sorry, but I have to know. Did you really kill 23 people?
Again, he didn't do it.
We were
He was
ordered
framed.
to attack the village.
But orders don't justify slaughtering innocent people.
But that's seen in part 2.
See you next time.